Beloved in the Lord, we are gathered here once again to continue our study on 1 Samuel chapter 1. This is your humble servant, Osei 4, reaching out to you wherever you may be on Hope Hour. I want you to lend me your ears for these few minutes and let's study the Word of God. We are reading from 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 17 through to 20. And Eli answered her, "Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant your petition that you have made to him." As she said, "Let your servant find favor in your eyes." Then the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no longer sad. They rose early in the morning and worshipped before the Lord. Then they went back to their house at Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah, his wife. And the Lord remembered her. And in due time Hannah conceived and bore a son. And she called his name Samuel, for she said, "I have asked for him from the Lord." Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant you your petition that you have made to him. These words came as comfort for Hannah. She was craving to have a son, and this is what the priest, after understanding her, told her. Doing things differently brings you into the peace and favor of God. Eli now understood and changed his perceptions about Hannah. He previously thought Hannah was an infidel or a drunk. When you persevere, people will change their perceptions about you. When you change your way of doing things, you go beyond wrong prescriptions or perceptions. You will no longer be described by what you are not. If you change your strategies, changing what you do or changing your strategy will give you a different result. This year I implore you to change your strategy. Hannah cried and cried each year, because she did the same thing year after year. This led her to have so many wives in her life. The husband asked, "Why wouldn't you eat? Why do you weep? And why is your heart broken?" When God intervened because of her changing her strategy, there were answers to her wives. In verse 18, we find out that now she went her way and ate. Her face was no longer sad, or her heart was no longer broken. May you also go and eat happily because you have changed your strategy this year. May you go and no longer be sad because you have changed your strategy this year. May you go and no longer be heartbroken because you have changed your strategy this year. In actual fact, what Hannah and her husband did every year did not yield results till she changed her strategy. She went to the presence of God. She poured out her heart sincerely before God. She did not go before men. She did not go before the prophets. She did not even go before the priests in the sanctuary. She did not go before trusted friends, not her husband, not family members, but she went before God. May you also go before God. And the result of her going before God is that the Lord remembered her. The Lord remembered her. She gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel. Lord, remember us in our agony. May you be remembered by God today in the mighty name of Jesus. Odofo wutie me wo anidaso emre so osomfo ne odofo osaikufo ni ena ye to ya disua yehia wo first Samuel no so ena ye to so e wo verse number 17 akopim 20 na Eli buase ne se fa asomdwe ko na Israel nyankopon emma wade a wo sre no ho no na okan se ma wafena enya wanim adom ena obua no si obua ena oba no si mu ko kodidiye na nanim ete sakane no biom na nanim no ente sakane no biom na osori anapatututu ko sori awurade anim na Elkana ne yire Hana de dai na awurade kai no na afidru ye no na Hana anyinsan awo babaima na otoni di Samuel na okan said awurade ho na masre no odofo fa somdwe ko na Israel nyankopon a wo se no ho ade no bebua wo sa wo ye niam foforo wo ye niam wo kwan foforo so na wo nye ne dada no a asesa wo din sa wo tokoso na wantie nipa na wanhwehwe de ekoso wo nchen na wo koso aye de wo ya wo din sesa de nipa nim wo se de obu wo no omu se de efise obete wase ila na obu se Hana aye sabofo atwire no obehunu se onye sabofo efise Hana bona dwene po se ontie de nipa ka ne mo obehwe de obetunya firi Nyankopon nchen otibia sesa udi sesa se de nipa fra wo esesa efiri se wo sesa wo niema se de wo sie no afi we me hwe wo nkuran se ma wo niema ensesa se de wo sie wade no sesa no na Hana asuasu nyame ni mo afibia na so nam se na oye adekro no anti na no yia onya no aya adekro no na ensesa nemo abra osesa se de osia ne niema no emma adan bebreba na wone bra mu a na ni kro ebisa bisa no adan na wonidie adan na wusu adan na wakoma abubuo no ni nyina anu yie bai efisa se yekai verse 18 wo ye hunu se wo se na okan se ma wafena enya wanim adom ena oba no si mu kodidiye na nanim ente se kane no bio oba na onidi na osu na nanim akusa na nanim aboto no afedi ne niam na se efise oye niam afoforo mesre wurade Nyankopon ma wo se wonso omma wani nye Oma wonkona wonkodi ani jemu oma wonkona wo wura enhu bio oma wonkona wakoma embu bio no kwase me wo ne se adia na de bia na Hana ne kunu ye na amoye na so so ma nya no ye kopem se Hana asesa ne tebia osesa se de osie na de na okọ awurade nim ko hwe na koma egu awurade nim na oka nasam no kure mu kire Onyankopon wanka nkire nipa wanka nkire diifo osofo no wa sori de bopo wa mo na mane wanka nkire namfo wanka nkire okuru wanka nkire busua enam se odi na ni tu Nyankopon so na okate Nyankopon ti no twere se mayati asese na awurade kai no mempai ne se awurade enkai wo so e wo amane mu onkai mi wo mamane mu afi nyame nkayen ewo ne namu nyina mu ewo Yesu Kristo ni mu ayewo somfo osaikofo na wote ne nkan ewo anidaso mresu yi mesresa saboti asamia woni afoforo nche woni onamfo no nche manenko achiripa na Nyankopon ebeshirawo nyame nshirawo pi na onye okese ewo Yesu Kristo ni mu me ne obeshira bio ewo anidaso mresu bye bye.